Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of LEGO Marvel Superheroes. Let's continue. So, I am certainly having a hard time uploading all of these videos. A couple problems have already happened, and it is in the middle of the Christmas holidays while I'm recording these, and because everybody's at home playing on their computers, my upload speed is not great. On top of which, the graphics, which is a good thing, this is a good thing, but it is a bad thing for a YouTuber. The graphics are so good on this game, so high resolution, that 1 hour footage is nearly 5 gigabytes of space. That's interesting that the coins are always in the air. They just always respawn. Interesting. I'm just falling down towards this red stud. So yes, the graphics are just so good. It makes 5 gigabytes is an entire DVD worth of space. And when you're trying to upload that at speeds of 1 megabyte, so 1,000 megabytes is a gigabyte. So 5,000 megabytes is quite a long time. And, well, that's a bit of a problem. Because if I can't upload the files fast enough, I can't get them deleted off my hard drive fast enough, and then I run out of space. But I'll leave it for that. This is also the official next recording I made after I had to go back and re-record a specific level. Alright, so this is that puzzle that I just cannot figure out. And I'm going to leave that one alone. Let's see. Instead, let's talk to this guy. What does this one want?
Oh, thank goodness. Some young good-for-nothing hoodlum stole my handbag and ran into that alley. Please get it back for me.
Interesting. Which alley? Oh, this guy.
Sounds like a domestic product to me.
So I'm chasing after this guy?
Watch it, buddy.
Am I supposed to be hitting him, or am I supposed to be following him? I guess I was supposed to just punch him and knock him out.
Watch it, buddy.
I'm surprised I didn't do that already. Are we getting more
Is it a bird?
Citizens in Peril things? That can't possibly be the case because there's a limit on them.
Oh, you got my handbag back. Thank you, dearie. I hope you gave that punk what for. Maybe a what 5 for good measure.
Yeah, since we get a gold brick for each one of these, that really means there's no way that there could be randomly generated Citizens in Peril things. Unless they were going to, after the first time you did one, give you instead, like, several thousand studs. Speaking of studs, we need 400,000 more to get that doubler, and I am looking forward to getting the doubler, so I don't want to accidentally purchase any more characters, or even intentionally purchase more characters if I can avoid
Watch
it.
it, buddy.
Right. So it's in here. So the question will become, Mr. Fantastic. Maybe he squeezes through here. Yep, he squeezes through there and comes out the copy machine. There we go. And might as well just switch over to the other character and save myself some effort. Let's get this police bike.
Get on that helicarrier out there.
Where is it? It's under here. So we have another Mr. Fantastic spot. Let's go over here and beat Doombot for a moment to break these. What's the point of these concrete things on the ground? There we go, found it. Come back and be Mr. Fantastic again. He gets a lot of play, which I think is weird. I don't think Mr. Fantastic is as fantastic as probably a lot of people would, and a lot of people in Marvel seem to think he is. And this game seems to think he is. Honestly, I would rather, if you're gonna include the Fantastic Four, I'd rather there be more of all four of them together for any of those things. So if there was gonna be a puzzle that involved Mr. Fantastic, I think there should be also something that involves the Human Torch and all of that. Alright. Who would I want to run? I mean, I don't even know who's a good runner as a character. Just take Coulson here, I guess. Yeah, that wasn't very good. Oh, I need someone like Black Widow. And then that would have gotten me up here. And I assume there may be something more to this. To up here, maybe bounce on that, come back down this way. Let's try this race again. Go this way. Go this way. Go this way. Go this way. Got him. That wasn't too bad. I've been trying to avoid races, but if they were all just something like that, and it was really just a matter of finding the right character, I think we could do that. Here we go. Come down to East Harlem. Ooh, the Punisher. We haven't even dealt with the Punisher. I could totally see why he wouldn't even be in this
It's
game.
not a happy face. And it's all because of joyriding crooks, tearing up and polluting the streets in their trucks. Take my environmentally friendly truck and punish those smoke-spewing death machines.
Environmentally friendly Punisher truck. So the Punisher is a bad guy. He like smashes and kills people. So I wouldn't be, I mean, a little surprised he's even in the game. They don't even try to make like a kid's version of him, and even if they did, it would be done too easy.
Good work. They'll think twice before making unnecessary journeys in the future.
Punisher's truck unlocked. So I think that is kind of true to his form. Too extreme there. Destroying somebody's car. Let's see, we need all the way up here so we can turn into Black Widow, so we can go invisible, so we can sneak over here and hit this. What an incredibly easy thing to do now that we're in free play mode. Now, since I had to start this game over a second time and play through up to level 7 of the story mode, there was, after the 3rd level, a opportunity in which you could have gone into free play mode and run around. But then they kind of take away those opportunities a little bit too, because some of the levels after the 3rd one you can't go back into free play mode. So it kind of just depends, and a lot of times they pretend or make it seem like you're actually in the free play mode when you aren't, because if you actually were, you would
On the wall.
mess up
Do
the
we have
game.
something that would fit in that?
Well, that turns something off somewhere. Is it down here? I guess it is. These bad guys here are directing us the right direction, I suppose. Gold brick. Which is great, we collected a gold brick. Unfortunately, that wasn't the gold brick we were trying to collect. Interestingly enough. Here's another race. I don't want to play car races for sure. That one, that in particular has got I have not a lot of interest into. I suspect what might happen is I will, once I've done everything else and put it off as long as possible, I will play all of the car races in one recording and then not succeed at half of them. Right. So we need to play as the Hulk, which is going to cause us some trouble. Although I figured out the trick now. So you can bring up the Y thing. Right. Is it just the red cars? It looks like it's just a red car. Yep. So the Hulk doesn't like red cars for some reason. There we go, 112. Pink car. Next we go. So if I hold down Y and then tap Y and hold it down again, I can trick my way into the selection mode, which I'm so glad I figured that out. Let's see. Alright, so what do we have to do to open this? I see some red lights. And the red lights are over here. We'll just come over this way. Is this a simple be a big guy? Yep. And let's here we go. Need to nope. Need the Iron Man. Ah, closed. You go over here. And stand on the switch. And you don't walk away. No, you don't walk away either. Oh, it's a timer. So, you stand on this. Get over there quickly. Where'd you go? Alright. So as soon as he stands here, the light starts growing green. And that means I can, if I can reach it in time, get it, and then it closes again. Alright, that's a little weird. We haven't seen anything like that before.
Oh, watch it, buddy.
But I'm okay with weird. I'm alright with new opportunities and new ways of big old tire pile. Somebody stuck in the tires? No, it's this guy here. What's he want us to do with this tire pile?
Behold, you all in the presence of the greatest collection of second-hand tires known to... Oh, darn it! They're on fire again! Please save my poor babies from their fiery fate!
I don't know if there are... Oh, it's pyro. Pyro's starting it on fire. So do I need to beat up Pyro, or do I just need to come over and turn into the Iceman?
That ice beam of yours. How about using that?
Yeah, now that I changed to him. Doesn't seem like I can freeze Pyro. But so Pyro's gonna run around and start more fires, so I gotta be faster than him. Alright, I get it. I don't know if there really are piles of tires in New York. New York ships all of its trash off into the other places, or just dumps it in the rivers. Or dumps it in the ocean. They certainly didn't even apologize about dumping it in the ocean for a long time. Now they are a little bit more sneaky about it. Alright, so is that it? I mean, I'm not seeing Pyro do anything. There we go.
Thanks, pal. Without my tires, I'd have nothing to live for. Except maybe that boring old career in astrophysics.
It's pretty funny. So if you double jump as Iceman, you glide on ice. It's not super helpful. Little hole there to jump through, which is kind of interesting. And he slides on the ground as he makes ice too. Let's see. Let's come over here. I think you can squeeze through there. Fine, walk around. Weevils. Darn it. 15 weevil chickens. I don't know if I'm gonna get enough done in time. Ooh, this is gonna be close. Seconds. Nope. So that's not gonna work. Not really surprising that didn't work. Here we go. Wait for another weevil chicken to pop up and then fire on it. Am I hitting enough fast enough? 7, 8, 9, 10. One, that didn't work. So I screwed up there. I need to get a good look. I need to see if I can get a good angle on these guys. Eight. 10 seconds to get 6 more. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I need to get a better angle here. Let's see. There we go. Hiding down and trying to hit them all. Let's see. This guy, he is terrible shot. Either I'm a terrible shot or the game's a pretty terrible shot. We can find the last few. Let's see, can we find somebody that's a better shot? Well, supposedly Hawkeye's a better shot. No, he isn't. What about Elektra? No, Elektra's no good either. Black Panther? No, he's just a claw character. I guess I need to just run around and see if I can get many of these like this. Just run around and see how many we can get to show their face. No, they all run away from me, so this isn't gonna work. Yeah. So I need something with a distance shot. I just don't know what it is. Let's try this guy. No, because he just jumps around and attacks and takes too long, like a lot of the characters. The attack animation is... Let's try Galactus. Galactus just throws punches. What about Hobgoblin? No, Hobgoblin just throws punches too. Loki? Loki seems kind of fast. Maybe he has some targeting that might help here. No, not really. Galactus? No, Galactus just swings these things. Let's see. How about Spider-Man? Spider-Man's fast. Venom symbiote Spider-Man. Sure, why not? Go. Hit them all. So, we're seeing a considerable increase in speed here with the web slinging ability as compared to the one more as compared to Iron Man. There we go. Cannot transform from symbiote Spider-Man to regular Peter Parker, because that might be kind of funny if he was like dressed in really silly clothing or evil looking clothing. So yeah, it seems like a lot of these challenges are centered around maybe one or two characters that you really need to figure out the right characters if you want to get it done. Are we activate this? Here it is, Captain America's shield. Captain America is so focused around his shield that, I mean, as a character, his shield is almost more important. I'm sure they've done comic books where Captain America was gone completely from the storyline, but his shield played an important part in the role. Speaking of shields, though, let's go over here and check out this Rikers Island. Is that what this is called? Rikers Island? I think it is. No, this is called the Raft. I don't know if there really is a prison that's like Rikers Island in New York. Maybe, maybe not. I can't remember if Rikers Island is San Francisco.
This might require some extra
or New York. No, Alcatraz is New York, is San Francisco, I'm sorry. So I think Rikers Island actually is New York. Yeah, that sounds right. Of course, if you want to know for sure, you might need to go check a better source like Wikipedia or something. So I just want to fly around this, whatever this is, the raft. It's actually kind of dull. You see, there's no Lego pieces really here. Bad guys are just attacking me randomly. There's no plants or anything alive here. It feels very much like this was an afterthought to be included at all. Why would the raft have a truck? Ask yourself that question. But very little here. One dead plant. Need to change back to Tony Stark. Melt this. And then blow up this. And then come up here. It says 114 of 175. So this feels like a bonus level. Let's see. It totally is. So apparently we cannot pull these switches to open this until later. Which that is not how any of the other bonus levels have worked. They've all been gold bricks needed to build. I guess it kind of makes sense that a prison wouldn't be full of life, but this is pretty empty. This is extremely empty. Of this shield facility. There's one black dot right here in the middle. Want to make sure we check out. And then up here, I believe there's a guy that needs our help.
We got a chopper due to land any moment, and some wise guy has messed up the H on the landing pad. Don't they know that helicopters explode if they land on a misshapen H? Help me fix it, quick!
What ridiculousness is this? Alright, so that seems like purple. So, telepathic abilities? Let's see. I'm standing on it. I'm using my telepathic ability to rotate these. It's turning the lights green when it's in the right spot. Now it wasn't glowing there, like that was how it was supposed to work.
Thanks. You saved a lot of lives today, friend. A whole lot of lives. Take this. You've earned it.
Sure, that's a pretty funny joke. I'll buy that. Didn't seem like there was a time limit or anything. The only thing that just was the problem is the perspective was not glowing, so I didn't see I could see people being confused about what they were supposed to do there. Here we go, we're in East Harlem. Says there's a gold brick back behind that glass. So I imagine. Let's quit flying away. Oh, the control on some of these characters is such a nightmare. Come up here. And then charge up here. light that up. And one of the things flickered. I'm confused. Am I gonna have to do this multiple times? Let's fly. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything that I mean, seriously, do I have to change something, or is it these flower boxes? I mean, I guess I could hit the flower boxes. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, I'm hitting those flower boxes. Color me confused. Let's look around here. Is there something on this space of the building that would make any sense to what is going on? Doesn't seem like the hat. So, is it a hat that we're trying to potentially put on a smiley face? I can't do that again. There's stuff here. Okay, I see. Hidden here was another power. So there must be another power thing. Oh, by the way, hovering doesn't work with.
Telekinesis. I've always liked that word.
Is there something? No, don't jump in the car. This car is sitting here. And over here is another power. Interesting. Well, I could see people not finding this at all. This is pretty random. I think that's good enough. Charge up. And then power. Power up this charge plate. What's interesting about these charge generators is that they are completely 90 degrees of the way they are in the main
I know what you're thinking.
level 7. In level 7 we're shown one of these, and I need a phoenix so I can fly. And it is rotated 90 degrees, and that is like the only point. So I assume what happened is there was 2 teams working on the game. They were given the design of the charge stations, and one team somehow rotated it 90 degrees and didn't tell the other. That's kind of weird and shouldn't be able to happen, but that's the only thing I could assume would be the case. So we're trying to save people from fire, which means I should have started up here and then turned in the storm. That way she hovers over all the fires. Now I think I need to give him some rope to climb down. So I'll play as Spider-Man and work my way up. Maybe there's one around the corner here. So Mr. Fantastic connection right there. Let's see. So I've got 2 out of the come on. Well, fine, we'll play as Hawkeye. Okay, so that makes a platform there. There's one on the roof. Yes. Strange that my exhaust jets from Iron Man does not put him out. Oops, Storm. That's who I was trying to play as. That's 4-4. There we go. We've saved them all, and because we've saved them all, we now can celebrate in a dance. The dance of jumping down to get the Goldbergs. So where are we going next? Let's see. There's an I Am Groot thing here. We've kind of missed here. So I just want to kind of fly this way and get this area marked off on our map. I'm sure there's some kind of collectible here in West Harlem we've missed. There's a race. There's a Citizens in Peril. There's a unlock for a character. There's something more. Let's also go this way. I just want to kind of fly around all of New York. Let's just expose everything of the map as the Phoenix. Let's see, is there anything more? There's a couple dark spots. She is kind of slow, I will admit that. It is kind of a slow here. So I have to hold down on the right stick or she'll gain height. Let's come over here. Expose more. That's what I thought. I think it's worth our time to actually simply fly around everywhere and get as much of the map as empty as possible. We're not finding anything as far as the ocean. Let's see, so go a little bit straighter here. There we go. So is that all of New York? There's a little bit here and then a lot of stuff as far as just the outer ring that it might be worth our while to come around and look at these things, but it very well might not be worth our while. So as far as the main island though, as far as Manhattan, we still got some collectibles to get. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 gold bricks, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see, 9, maybe 10. I'm not seeing much more than 10 as far as gold bricks that we need to collect. When we hit pause here, we see there's 133 gold bricks sitting around. I think we can... I don't think we've exposed any new like Deadpool places, and the
I know
next
what you're
one
thinking.
is like 175. So I have a hard time believing that I'm going to be able to find 60 more gold bricks in the free play level. I think we're going to pretty much in the next couple of recordings end up finishing off this whole section. I need to get in a boat though. I need to either fly around completely or get in a boat. I imagine what we're going to find out is there's going to be gray all the way on this side, because this is as far as the bridge would let us go. So fly around this section or get in the boat, one or the other. I bet there's going to be gray at least on this whole section, if not more. It wouldn't be surprised if this turns out to be very much a curved thing where we can't get even straight lines of exposed, but we need to just fly around the ocean and take a moment to look around. But I'm starting to feel the end of it. I am starting to feel the end of it as far as things we can do in free play mode. Then we're going, well, in this open world New York hub, and then we're going back to free play mode for the Deadpool things, and then we're going back to free play mode with the story things, and then we might end up having to do the Deadpool things again in free play mode if there's certain ones we haven't unlocked, because it seems kind of weird, kind of a little bit all over the place how this whole system is working, and I could totally see a small percentage of players only playing the story mode and missing out on all of this. Anyways, that's been enough of this. We have, let's see, 62 of 115 characters unlocked, so I don't even see 50 characters on this in this hub, so we must have to unlock other characters through other actions. There must be some other actions in this game. We're only at 33%, 32.5% of collectibles, and it feels like we should be a lot further. I'm missing something, I'm pretty sure. Anywho, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.